Evan was certainly fun to watch. You can see now why people say he just has to have the ball in his hands, and when he does, good things will happen.
Ball handling is one of my advantages on the court, especially being my size. My teammates just really urged me to keep pushing and keep attacking. So some nights I don't really bring it out like I should or anything, but I think the key thing was just attacking early and keeping the defense on their heels, and that's what happened. And I have confidence in my ball handling abilities, and I feel like I can get anywhere I want on the court.
He needs the ball in his. I mean, you saw when he's got that ball in his hand, he's a totally different player. And so, what it did, it was maybe Drew didn't have it in his hand as much, and maybe Dre didn't. The three of them out there together, and that's the thing we're trying to figure out how we can do that and play comfortably where all three of those guys can play well. But Evan's a point guard. At the end of the day, he's a point guard.
Obviously, Doug Collins knows that people will be questioning, all right, what took you so long to put this guy in your starting lineup? I mean, you're 40 games into a 66-game season. Collins responded by saying, we were 20-9, we were playing good basketball, and they had built on a team that had been good together a year ago when they finished 38-28 in their final 66 games. But he is committed to playing Evan Turner now.
We've got to play an extended period of time with he and Dre together. And that's what I'm locked into. I'm going to finish, unless there's an injury, I'm finishing the year with those two guys playing together.
It makes it easier for, all three guards. With Drew and myself, when Jody's in there, we get him shots. But it's a different dynamic with Evan, as where all of us can make plays for each other. And we can play stress-free basketball.
And taking the ball out of Drew Holiday's hands, or maybe even Iguodala's for a little bit, didn't show up on the stat sheet because Andre Iguodala had 8 assists to lead the team. Drew Holiday had 6. Turner did the scoring. He had 2 assists. He did admit after the game that knowing that the coach and this team is committed to playing him alongside Andre Iguodala for extended periods of time definitely takes some pressure off of him. And hopefully we will see more performances like the one he had here tonight.